Can you really manage 100 partners in one day? Just kidding, but seriously, my amazing friends, have you ever thought about that? Because me, I'm just wondering how I'll even eat lunch while on a video call. But 100 in one day? Wow, that's a whole new level of time management. It's like a math exam without a calculator. You know that viral math problem going around now? 100 girlfriends, 24 hours, how many minutes per person? Oh no, you might even have a scheduled partner waiting outside the bathroom door. So, for today's video, my fabulous friends, we're going to dig deep, break down, and laugh at the amazing world of having multiple partners. This isn't just gossip, this is a social experiment. Let's talk about polygamy, red flags, and why sometimes your belly gets round. What's the secret of people who can juggle so much love? Is it a skill, luck, or just plain guts? So, get your popcorn ready and your opinions too, because this is going to be a roller coaster ride of emotions, laughter, and a little bit of legal drama on the side. From the time management of a playboy to the legal talk in the Philippines, we'll cover it all. And we'll find out in the end what really matters more, the number of partners or the depth of true love. Let's get this craziness started. So, let's do the math, my dears. If you divide 24 hours among 100 partners, that's exactly 1,440 minutes divided by 100. The answer? 14.4 minutes per partner. Oh honey, it takes me longer to warm up my bread in the morning than that. How can you have quality time in 14 minutes? Hello, I love you, then goodbye already? Your how are you might not even be finished, and the universe is already shouting next. Imagine your schedule, it's like endless speed dating. You haven't even sat down, and you already need to stand up for the next one. Think about the logistics of this. In 14 minutes, does that include travel time, finding parking, choosing from the menu? Oh no, you might only be able to order water, and then you have to remember all their names, their stories, their likes and dislikes. Partner number 23, allergic to shrimp. Partner number 58, hates the color yellow. Partner number 81, has a dog named Bante. Goodness, you'd need your own Excel sheet and a personal assistant just to track all that. In the end, you're not loving anymore. You're managing a database. And the craziest part? No sleep. Because those 14.4 minutes, they're continuous for 24 hours. How will you shower? How will you eat? How will you think for yourself? You might be so tired that in the middle of your date with partner number 67, you just fall asleep. And when you wake up, partner number 68 is in front of you, asking why you called them by another name. That's where the trouble begins. It's not just a relationship, it's an extreme sport. Can you handle this? Me, I pass. I'd rather solve 100 math problems than manage 100 partner problems. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. How do you know who among those 100 is true to you? This is where the battle of red flags and green flags comes in. A red flag, those are the signs that say, hey wait, something's wrong. For example, all of them are saying, can I borrow some money baby, I'll pay you back by the end of the month. Oh no, if all of them are like that, they might not see you as a partner, but as an ATM machine. Your brain will be screaming, this is problematic. But your heart will be whispering, maybe they really just need it. There you go, you'll get your hopes up again. A green flag, on the other hand, those are the things that prove it's truly a matter of the heart. Even if only 1 out of 100 asks you, have you eaten yet? How was your day? And they're truly sincere, well, you've won. That's what reminds you that amidst all the chaos in the crowd, there's one person who truly sees you. This is where you can measure who is faithful, not just to you, but to the idea of love. That you're not just a number on their list, but an important person. But how do you find that in 14 minutes? Maybe that green flag just looks like a fallen leaf. The challenge here is filtering. With so many people, you become numb. A red flag that used to be a deal breaker, now it's, oh fine, I'll allow it, because you're tired of searching. Your brain is giving up on analyzing. This is where it gets dangerous. Because when you only listen to your heart without the guidance of your mind, you can easily be fooled. In the end, you lose. So the question is, out of those 100, how many are true green flags and how many are red flags just pretending to be Christmas lanterns? Good luck sorting. So is having many wives or partners legal here in the Philippines? Well, it's complicated, just like your Facebook relationship status. Under the Family Code of the Philippines, which applies to the majority of Filipinos, the answer is a big no. Bigamy is a crime, folks. That means if you're already married, it's absolutely forbidden to marry someone else while your first spouse is still alive. That's jail time. So those dreams of having one wife in Luzon, one in Visayas, and one in Mindanao, those are just dreams for now, unless you want to tour different jails in the Philippines. But here's the twist. There's an exception. For our Muslim brothers and sisters, polygamy is allowed under Presidential Decree number 1083, or the Code of Muslim Personal Laws of the Philippines. They can have up to 4 wives, but there are conditions. It's not just a free-for-all. The man needs to prove that he can support and treat all his wives equally, not one living in a condo and the other living in a pigeon's condo. It has to be fair. It's a matter of religious and cultural practice that our law respects. So, should polygamy be legalized for everyone? Now that's a controversial question. Many say yes, for those who are tired of monogamy and believe in the more, the merrier. They say it's the choice of the people involved, but many also disagree. They say it will only cause more problems, family fights, and the children will suffer. Besides, if we can barely take care of one, how about 4 or 100? Your heart might not be the only thing divided, but your budget for rice too. Now, since bigamy is illegal for most, what happens when someone breaks the rules? This is where we hear words often used in TV dramas: concubinage and adultery. Did you think they were the same? Oh no, child. They're different in the eyes of the law, and a bit unfair if you ask me. Let's start with adultery. This is for wives. If a married woman has sex with a man who is not her husband, that's adultery. Even just once, even just inside a car, even if it was just an emotional moment, boom, that's adultery. Both the woman and her lover can be charged. Now let's go to concubinage. This is for husbands. For a married man to be charged with concubinage, it's not enough that he just had sex with another woman. One of these 3 conditions must be met. First, if he keeps his mistress in the same house where his legal wife lives. Second, if they openly live together in another place as if they were married. Or third, if their relationship caused a public scandal. It's hard to prove, right? For the woman, just one instance and she's jailed. For the man, strong evidence is needed. Unfair. So who is truly to blame? In the eyes of the law, the punishment seems heavier for the woman. But in the eyes of society and a wounded heart, they are both equally at fault. Cheating is cheating, no matter what you call it. It's not about who is easier to charge, but about the breaking of trust in a family. If a relationship isn't working anymore, there are legal ways to separate. Don't resort to finding someone else, because in the end it's not just the two of you who lose, but also the people who love you. Nowadays it seems everything is evolving, even the concept of relationships. The old standard of monogamy, one partner for life, is now being challenged by different setups. There's polygamy, which we've already discussed. But there's also something called polyamory, where a person has multiple consensual, honest, and loving relationships at the same time. The key word here is consensual. All involved parties know the setup and are okay with it. This isn't cheating, it's an agreement. Many are now saying they are happier in this non-monogamous setup. For them, one person alone cannot fulfill all their needs: emotional, intellectual, physical. They say they become more true to themselves and grow more as people because of the different connections they form. This isn't the secret other woman-man system anymore. This is an open conversation where communication and honesty are the most important. For them, jealousy is an emotion that needs to be managed, not a reason to be restrictive. But of course, many still believe in the beauty and depth of monogamy, the idea of finding the one, and pouring all your time, love, and commitment into just one person, building a life with a single partner, facing problems together, and growing old hand in hand. It has a special kind of intimacy and security that's hard to find in other setups. So, where would you be happier? In love divided among many, or in love that's whole for just one? There's no right or wrong answer. What's important is where you are true and happy. And there you have it, my amazing friends. From the 14-minute partner challenge to legal talks and modern love, I hope you were entertained and learned something. In the end, the question isn't just how many partners you have, but how you love them, and how you love yourself in the process. Whether it's just 1 or 100, what matters is respect, honesty, and the happiness of everyone involved. Let's not forget that love, in any form, should make us grow, not be the reason for our downfall. The world keeps turning and changing, and that includes our views on relationships. What's important is to keep our minds open, but not lose our hearts and our values. Remember, love isn't like a buffet where you keep taking until you're sick. It's about finding the right nourishment for your soul, whether you find it in one dish or in a combination of different flavors. So before we end, I'll leave you with a question. The belly is round, the world is round. How many minutes do you spend with your partner? Or maybe you don't have a partner, so 24 hours are all for yourself. Share your thoughts. Comment down below what setup you prefer. Monogamy, polygamy, or maybe self-gamey for now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Rage's Band for more amazing discussions. Goodbye.